Man, there's so much good in this book. I just needed to share some stuff with you. This is called The Power of Your Subconscious Mind with Joseph Murphy. You've got to get this book. I'm in chapter 8, and I'm going to tell you why you may get the opposite of what you wish for. Émile Coué was a celebrated French psychologist whose lectures gained him many admirers and followers in the United States. One of his important insights was this: when your desires and imagination are in conflict, your imagination invariably gains the day. He referred to this as the law of reverse effort. Suppose you were asked to walk along a narrow plank that was resting on the floor. You would do it easily, without question. But now, suppose the same plank were 20 feet up, stretching between two walls. Would you walk it? Could you? Probably not. Your desire to walk the length of the plank would come into conflict with your imagination. You would imagine yourself toppling off the plank and falling a long way to the ground. You might very much want to walk across the plank, but your fear of falling would keep you from being able to do it. The more effort you put into conquering your imagination or suppressing it, the greater strength is given to the dominant idea of falling. The thought, "I will use my power, my willpower to overcome my failure," reinforces the thought of failure. Mental effort often leads to self-defeat, creating the opposite of what is desired. To focus on the need to exert willpower is to emphasize the condition of powerlessness. It is like deciding that you will do all you can do to not think of a green hippopotamus. The decision makes the idea of a green hippo dominate the mind, and the subconscious always responds more to the dominant idea. Your subconscious will accept the stronger of two contradictory propositions. Maybe you find yourself thinking, "I want a healing. Why can't I get it? I try so hard. Why don't I get results? I must force myself to pray harder. I must use all the willpower I have." You must realize where your error lies. You are trying too hard. Never try to compel the subconscious mind to accept your idea by exercising willpower. Such attempts are doomed to failure. All too often you end up getting the opposite of what you prayed for. The effortless way is better. Have you ever had something like this happen to you? You have to take an examination of some kind. You have put in a lot of time studying and reviewing the material. You feel as if you know it well. But when you face a blank exam page, you find that your mind is equally blank. All your knowledge of the subject has suddenly deserted you. You can't recall a single relevant thought. You grit your teeth and summon all the powers of your will, but the harder you try, the farther the knowledge seems to flee. Frustrated, you leave the examination room. The mental pressures ease. Suddenly, the answers you were hunting for so desperately a few minutes ago flow tantalizing back into your mind. You told yourself you knew the material, and sure enough, you did. But not when you needed to. The mistake you made was to try to force yourself to remember. By the law of reversed effort, this led not to success, but to failure. What you got was the opposite of what you asked for. Hey, this book has all kinds of stuff that is going to change your life. Anything, health, money issues, relationship issues, work-related issues, anything this book can help you with if you just focus your mind more properly. Hey, this book teaches you that. It's very simple. After you read this whole book, you'll kind of get it. Change your thoughts. Change your life. And it's shown all through this book. It gives you all kinds of examples in order to do that. I hope you like reading, because this is a good read. Well, that's all I got for this time. But I'll be back with more videos.